Okay, Airsoft. I've got another one from Jolly Airsoft. This is a little bit longer, more in-depth video about his answer to the battery grip. So, you might have seen the normal OEM battery grip for MTW is an entire grip, and you can only choose the grip that they have, and it fits CR123A batteries in there, 2 of them, and it works great. There's an on-off switch on the bottom here. This isn't it, but it looks, similar to that. Not as comfy as the grips I like to use, as comfortable as their OEM grip, I'd say. Yeah. So that's great if you want to use CR123A batteries, but if you want to use the batteries you already own, then you got to go with a different option. And that option is definitely Jolly Airsoft. This is the version that I have, and you can see on their website that they have a lot of different versions for different size batteries, some of the cylindrical ones, so that it can fit in there with the unit, and that just replaces this plug here. This is the OEM grip. You put your battery in there, you bypass the plug with the cable that's normally coming out, and then plug your batteries into the other side, and it literally just snaps in, and then you can turn it on and off at your leisure, and you can leave it in the grip off and it won't drain the battery. That's the main thing, and I've been doing that with the 123A batteries that I have in the MTW 308, and it's been working perfectly. I only bring it out every once in a while to charge, and it lasts a really long time. So the other really nice thing about this is if you have a FCU like the Spartan, then programming that thing is a pain when you have to, check it out, when you have to do stuff like this. You have to hold the trigger down while you're plugging it in at the same time and all that stuff whenever you're going to change the dwell or change the rate of fire or whatever you're doing. Where with this type of switch, it's so much easier. You can just hold on, off, whatever you want to do. So there's lots of little benefits with it. Now, my case, I'm not using the OEM grip. Oh, that's stuck in there. There we go. So I figured I'd just get this generic one that he sent me and just push that out right there. He already made it real nice, good secure wires with the shrink wrap on it. And I use this battery here. So what I'm going to do is plug this one in right here, like that. Then plug in my battery. And then you can see when I press on, listen, and then off, and then on, and it just comes on just like that. So then I can shove the battery in there, and I'm gonna shove the whole thing in there. At first I thought maybe I would sand this piece down, but I figured this is just as good. And I can close it all in there. So when I'm ready to play, I open it up, switch it on, and then close it, and it's all good. Okay. Then I open it back up again, turn it off, close it up. That simple. And if I'm ever programming it, then I just open it up, and I can keep my thumb right here while I'm programming. I don't want to mess with it right now. I'm not going to have to take it out except for very infrequent charging, and this will just keep me right here and keep it off so I'm not draining my battery the rest of the time. It's those little things, I believe on the website they now have one that goes in the stock tube or the buffer tube that you can, there's an on-off switch for people who keep their batteries back here. So I would definitely check that out as well. That seems like a really good idea. That wasn't even an option from MTW, and that way you can definitely run any grip that you want to. If it's up here in the tube, you don't have to worry about it. All right. Let me know if you have any questions about anything or if you want to see any more stuff. See you next time.